What it do? Welcome to the J-Boy Sports Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you don't love the content, you can still do those things because you could always help a brother out because a brother would definitely help you out. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our great content. Make sure that you comment. I definitely will reply. Ball is life, so I definitely will reply. And hang on towards the end of this video to make sure that you catch some of our suggested and selected videos that we know you will love. With that said, once again, there's a lot of slander on Kobe Bryant. There's always slander on Kobe Bryant. And it's usually by the LeBron James Mafia because that's just what they do. I'm sure there's other people that dislike Kobe too, but it's really rare that I find them not to be some type of obsessed LeBron James goblin of the Shire or something like that. So, ultimately, Coach K, when they were on the Olympic team, this is the forgotten secret. It messes up the narrative that Kobe was not as good as we all know that he was. And more people don't cover it. I actually put out a video where I was talking about how Coach K didn't even want LeBron on the team. I'm going to link it to the end of this video as far as suggested videos. Please make sure you check those videos out because it explains it even more thoroughly. But at the end of the day, Kobe Bryant was the best player in the world. Nick Wright wrong said some stupid stuff like he was never really even the best player in the world. I mean, with his mullet or whatever the heck is going on with his hairstyle. And all the goblins ran with that and they think it's real. But here's the problem. That's dumb. It's stupid. Literally, we have audio of Coach K, who coached both of them, mind you, saying that Kobe Bryant is the best player in the world. Everybody followed Kobe. But you know what? Y'all think I'm lying, right? Because I'm a liar, right? I'm not a liar, by the way. I don't lie. I tell the truth. Check this out. You listen to Coach K, and you tell me what you think. Don't have to listen to me.
Kobe raised his hand. He was the best player at that time, and maybe best player of all time. And everyone, we had alpha dogs, but he was the alpha dog. And so everyone was going, and so he raised his hand and said, and he was the leading scorer in the NBA. He said, if we play defense and rebound, we'll kick everyone's butt. And then he met with me 2 days earlier and he told me he wanted to guard the best perimeter player on every team that we played. And in our first practice, he never took a shot. You know, without me, if you have somebody like that on your team who's already doing this stuff, this is like hardly anyone does this stuff.
Yeah. We get into the first day of scrimmage.
Stay over there. Come on.
This is like 30 seconds into the scrimmage, and there was a loose ball. And he's diving head first on the floor, over and over for the loose ball. Tell me that didn't set an example. It set a big example.
Coming up. Help it.
They dove for loose balls. They got big rebounds. They played defense. They were in people's faces. And all of that started with Kobe Bryant.
So there you have it. Kobe Bryant was the best player in the world. He was the best player in the world for a long time. But the haters, the LeBron goblins, will tell you that he was never the best player in the world. What year was that? When was that? Listen, man. This is 2008, in which they're talking right now. I believe it's 2008. Because I believe that's the year that Kobe first got on the Olympic team. By the way, never lost a game, mind you. Coach K said Kobe, arguably the greatest player of all time. What? Coach K is one of the most respected people in basketball. He's watched all of them. Played, he never played against them, but he's watched all of them. He's one of the greatest coaches of all time. Has some of the most wonderful basketball minds are obsessed with Coach K. Has coached some of the best players ever. You understand? Well recognized. That's why they wanted him to coach this team. He played, he had LeBron James on this team. And in fact, as I've said, make sure you check out the suggested video. He was willing to get rid of LeBron James. He didn't think he needed him because of the petulant child that LeBron James was being and messing up things for the people around him. Which, mind you, I have another video talking about why I don't think KD going to the Rockets was a good idea. Why I don't think, if I'm a young team or any team, I want LeBron James poisoning the people on my team. KD, LeBron, they have a different mindset where it's very much about them and everybody else is just at their party. It's always their birthday party and you're just invited, but they're the main course. It's always like that with them. That's why they're nomads. That's why they travel from team to team, get rid of teammates. Well, KD doesn't get rid of teammates. He just leaves them in the dust. Sometimes without telling them. Remember Russell Westbrook, KD? Remember that guy? Do you remember? Dang it, speaking too fast. Sorry, guys. I need to slow down. Do you remember betraying him? And I know this video ain't about KD, but at the end of the day, they do the similar things to me. Not exactly the same. One may be worse, depending upon what you're talking about. But my point remains that the childish behavior is why I would not want them on my team. Why I don't want LeBron on my Lakers. I knew the antics were going to start the first day he walked in the door, and they did. But I knew that was coming. There's nothing we could do about it because Jeannie Buss was soft on crime, unfortunately. But Coach K said he was the alpha dog. He was the alpha dog. He was the alpha dog. He was arguably the best player he'd ever seen. He even said it, in not so many words. I misquoted him maybe, but he definitely mentioned that he was the best player ever, possibly. That's over Michael Jordan, mind you, and Kareem, and Magic, and guys like that. Kobe was like that. He came in and said, day one, if we play defense and rebound, we're going to win this bad boy. And what did he do? He came in, he played defense, and he rebounded. And at the end, you hear Pulaski, I think his name is Pulaski, something like that. I forgot what his first name is, but I used to watch him on Around the Horn all the time. Around the Horn actually used to be a good show until it got weird and ESPN got weird and weirder. And he said it was because of Kobe. It wasn't because of LeBron James. LeBron James had his chance. They failed miserably. Kobe was elite, and I don't think you people, some of you don't understand. He was very elite, but also extremely detailed. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that Coach K said he was the best scorer in the NBA, but he came to play defense. The guy after him, I think, was Jerry Colangelo, and he said, listen, he didn't even shoot the first day. And you can hear Kobe talking in the background. What are we talking about here, man? A lot of people play accidental basketball. They don't know exactly what they're doing. LeBron just does whatever works, and that's how he wins sometimes. Kobe had a plan. He had something he was going to execute. He was going to read you and execute every single time. And he already knew what he needed to do to beat you, and he was going to stick to it. And at worst, he was going to outlast you. You were going to die before he did. And I mean that figuratively. And unfortunately, he died before a lot of these people did, unfortunately. But that's, you know what I mean. All right, you know what I mean. I meant on the court, and when he was healthy, alive, and playing. You were going to die, figuratively, before he did. And he played like that. So I just wanted to share this video with you guys. This is going to be a series. I'm doing a lot of series because there's so many examples I could use, but I don't want to make the videos too long. I want you to be able to share these with haters, okay? A lot of people talk, but they don't really give you guys the tools you need to win some of these arguments. Check my channel out. I'm bringing the heat all summer long, but I'm giving you ways to win arguments. Don't settle and let these people lie to you. It could be your friends. Shut them down. Make them have to answer the tough questions. Make them have to say more than, oh, he's just better because of this, because of stats. Stats don't mean anything. As you can see, real basketball minds are not sitting there worried about the stats. Now, when they talk to you on live TV, yeah, they make them talk about the stats. They make them dumb the game down so that they can get you hyped up to follow it. But if you really love basketball, and if you've ever really played basketball on any level, it could be at the park, it could be at a daycare center, I don't give a dang. you know that statistically, you don't have to kill statistics to win. There may be one specific one you need to focus on to win. Not turning the ball over. Defensive rebounds. Not giving up offensive rebounds. It's not always just other stats, counting stats. Sometimes it's the deeper parts of the game. In fact, a lot of times it is. But I'm giving you the tools you need to basically thwart mainly the LeBron goblins, but anybody that wants to disrespect players like Kobe Bryant. Put them on their heels. Make them answer questions. If Kobe was never the best, why did Coach K say that he was? Why did Jerry Colangelo hype Kobe Bryant up like this? Why did Coach K call him the best player possibly ever? You think Coach K, with all the people he's played with, I keep saying played with, coached and been around is a better way to explain that, would just say that arbitrarily for no daggone reason? No. Put them on their heels, use videos like this, and make them eat their words. Shut them up. The same way Kobe hit that jumper, hit that 3 and 1, closed out that game against Spain when we needed him the most, when everybody else was shaking in their boots and he was calm. Dwayne Wade even admitted it. Remember that finger he put to his mouth? Shh. Let's shush these people up. That's all you got to do. Say one Kobe for good faith, Kobe, and then shh. That's all you got to do. Thank you very much for listening. You think I'm off? You think I'm lying? Nah, that can't be that. So, tell me, let me know. Do you want more videos like this where you can use them to defeat people that are trying to hate on Kobe? That's what you should be using it for. I've studied this stuff so much throughout the course of my career. And I say career as far as even before I was on here. I'm telling you, I was a person that spent a lot of time trying to debunk myths, especially about Kobe Bryant, but really about anything that I felt people were lying on when it came to sports. So I studied it, and I found answers to a lot of these questions. If you do your own research, they can't fool you. So, do you like stuff like this? Do you want more of this stuff? Let me know, man. Let me know, because I love cranking these videos out. Appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe these videos. Let's share it. Let's make sure we can debunk these mysteries and put people that are haters on their heels the way we like them. Pause, no diddy, but we like them retreating. All right? Not attacking. Comment. Let's have a conversation. I will reply. Ball is life. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our great content. Lastly, make sure you hang on towards the end of this video. I will suggest some other videos that we know you'll love. Okay? Specifically, check out the Olympic LeBron needed a babysitter joint, because it's going to be at the back of this. Thank you very much for your time. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate the fact that you listened this long. Very humble, very thankful, very humble. Much love. That somehow you never get over leaving